Coach, we started off with quite a first half.
Yeah, congratulations to Fresno State. They have a great football team. They're very well coached, and did a really nice job closing out this game tonight. First half was really exciting. I thought our defense was really at the top of their game, making all kinds of plays and playing with great physicality. So that was really exciting. In the second half, we sputtered a little bit on offense, and that made it hard. They're a really good defensive team, and so we have to play really clean to give ourselves a chance to beat them. But I'm disappointed that we didn't find a way to get this done for our fans and for our seniors and for our alums. It's such a special rivalry game, but I thought our team really fought, and I think we're making progress. We're just not there yet, and so that's the hard part, because you put in all the work and the kids work so hard. But I thought they played their tails off, and we're about to score. Make it a 2-possession game with a lot of time left in the fourth. And Michael, who had played really well, throws that pick, and it's just so it's just some hard stuff there. But I'm really thankful for this senior class. They really held us together and kept us working and kept us on a path of progress.
How did the game open up in the second half? In the first half, each team only had one chunk play, and then in the second half, it seemed like it opened up.
Yeah, well, I think there was just a couple mistakes, a couple well-executed plays by them. Ended up being chunk plays in the pass game, and then obviously we popped the big screen to Malik, which was awesome to see him race down the sideline for that huge score on the screen. So I think it's just football, and you got to play longer and with more discipline than the other team, and we didn't do that tonight. At times our youth showed up, and we were maybe not in the right place exactly, or kind of got stuck, and the ball found its way there, and it ended up being a big play. But I thought our defense really played well against a team that's scored a lot of points this year and has played good football. So
you mentioned a key factor before on Monday in your presser, their defensive line, the O-line, your running game. How would you grade that, either as a game or maybe first half versus second half?
Well, I don't feel like, I feel like at times we had a little bit of run game going, but I don't think we really were able to establish a consistent run game. Obviously, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm just taking it firsthand, but I don't feel like we had enough going in the run game. And then you get behind, and then you feel like you need to get some chunks, and so you start to try and throw or drop back and play pass and try and get some chunk plays, and so there's that kind of give and take when you get behind a little bit.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, between the first half and second half, how would you just describe that dynamics, especially the second half? I mean, the testiness, is that just due to the rivalry, or just?
Yeah, I mean, football's a heated game, man, and this rivalry has got years and years of heat behind it. And so I think it was spirited on both sides. There was some stuff that I didn't love, but I think it takes two to tango. So we were. There was some of that. There was a couple offsetting deals, and obviously us as a football program, in order for us to make the step we want to make, we have to play with more discipline. We can't let our emotions take over and put our football team in a bad situation.
If there's one thing that seemed like it improved all season, special teams-wise, was the specialty punts.
Yeah.
You had that, for the most part, going again.
Yep.
Finished out the season pretty strong with that.
Well, I think Bryce is a really special player, to handle all the kicking duties. I think that's really rare. And we found something that worked with him directionally that made it a lot cleaner, in the second half. Just based on who he is as a place kicker, we had to change our scheme a little bit. And so we got to that, and that was really helpful. I think the last 3 games, I think we did a good job against 3 really good teams, or 3 really good return teams, and so I was encouraged by that.
You also, you're pooch punting too.
Yeah. Well, and that was a good move we made mid-season. I think moving Papazian in there, just because Bryce his leg is so strong, he had a little bit of trouble controlling some of those directional down it type punts, in sky punt situations. So Papazian did a really great job coming off and taking that job over, and he executed it well all year.
Positive signs for next year? I mean, you got Walker, you got Osuna, you got Bobby Brown. They were hitting them.
Yeah, Jay Leonard. I mean, Cade Hall. I mean, there's young people all over the field across the board. I mean, Jaime started, the last 3 games, and that's a true freshman. So I think, there's a lot of good in that. Tyler Nevins, he's just a sophomore. I think we're getting most of our offensive line back. So I think there's some stuff to be really excited about. Not now. What we have to do is we have to put in the work. We have to have the toughest, most challenging offseason we've ever had at San Jose State, and we need to get ready to take the next step because I feel like we learned how to fight, but we got to learn how to finish. And so, I'm excited to get back to work with this team. I think we got a lot of good young people in the program, and a lot of guys that are excited about doing the work and getting us in a place where we feel good about it.
Bobby, first half, both teams played terrific defense. Why were both defenses so successful? And why was San Jose, in particular, San Jose State able to execute?
We weren't going to give them any push. We're determined to stop them the whole time. Regardless, it's our last one. We came out, we was going balls to the wall, we just doing our job and really assigning sound.
It looked like you guys were basically playing gaps and positions and able to execute as opposed to maybe taking chances.
We're just doing what we practice all week to do, and that's just stop the offense and just shut them down. Be fundamentally sound, do our jobs, and the rest you can see.
Yeah. What happened in the second half that gave Fresno State chances to move the ball?
We just slipped up on a couple assignments. That's pretty much it. We just have to be more assignment sound, be more focused. We started to kind of die off a little bit, but we just had to just get back in and get our heads right and stay focused.
You had some good hits. I mean, I noted you when watching you with Coach Brennan that you coming in. Are you known as a hitter? I mean, are you looking for those hits?
I do. I'll try to hit. I'll try to get the ball. I just do what calls for it. I saw Brooke catch the ball, so I just went and just try to make a call for that.
Okay. How about the speed of the receivers? I mean, is that something that probably factored in? I mean, Keyshawn's pretty darn quick, and
that speed is always a factor. You want to just have good technique and just really lock in and stay focused because the speed and any misstep can really cost you.
Boogie Roberts, team captain, and tell us about the first half execution on defense. Why was it as good as it was?
Everybody was just playing, doing their job. They're 111. D-line was holding their gaps, linebackers was filling. On the back end, the DBs are playing great. They got a couple of great receivers, and I feel like our DBs had a great week of practice and just came out and executed the game plan.
It looked like you guys were, playing as much contain as you were trying to be aggressive. Was that part of the game plan?
Yeah, the plan was to keep everything in front of us. We didn't want to let the quarterback get out and make plays with his feet. He's great on the run. He has great accuracy. So our job was just to keep everything in front of us and just come up and tackle.
What happened in the second half that changed? And literally, both teams were able to open it up offensively. What changed?
I would say maybe the first half, a lot of it was playing off emotion. It's a rivalry game. A lot of bad blood. And then in the second half, everybody settled down and we missed a play here that we weren't missing in the first half, and they executed. Huge shout out to Fresno State. I wish them the best of luck next week. And in the second half, they just played better football and they came out with the victory.
Your team captain this year. What do you take from it as being one of the 4 team captains?
Man, it was just an honor that my guys, voted me as their captain. I took it upon myself in the offseason just to become more of a vocal leader and just step up, and it was glad to see it pay off when the votes came in, and it's just been a crazy ride here, and my goal was always just to leave this place better than when I found it, and I feel like next year, man, Spartan Nation is going to be so proud of them young guys in that locker room. There's a lot of great young guys in that locker room, and San Jose is going to shock the world next year.
Wide receiver Trey Walker and Trey, both teams struggled offensively in the first half, and then in the second half, game opened up. How did it open up for San Jose State?
We just started taking a lot more shots, started taking passing the ball. We started trusting Mike a little bit more, even though he was kind of rattled in the first half, but we still took a lot of shots with him. We trusted him, and we wanted him to go out with a bang.
You had a big night catching the ball. What worked well for you?
All week of practice, we just did different things. As far as me moving around in the slot and outside, just catching the ball, and Mike just trusted me. He wanted to win this game, and he was starting to. He just threw it to me.
Do you think it's more you were able to get open probably more than any receiver, especially the last 4 games or so? Is that you think due to your speed or technique or both? Or?
Oh no, we all get open. We all get open. It's just the quarterbacks look my way a lot. It's because mainly I'm in the huddle, throw me the ball. But all of us get open, and Ty Cottrell, he did a great job of pulling the defense with his brace motions to get me in the seam and run the post. So it's all 4 of us out there, including Josh Oliver. He did. He was getting double covered a lot, so it helped me out.
What are your first impressions of today?
It's a very emotional game. Very hard fought. I'm just unbelievably proud of my teammates playing for the seniors, fighting for our last game, and I have nothing bad to say at all about our effort or how we played. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I love these guys on this team. I wish it was different. I wish our outcome was different, but my heart's just full of love and gratitude right now.
What kind of challenges did Fresno State's defense present throughout the evening?
Yeah, they're a ranked defense. They're a ranked team for a reason. They did a very good job playing us. There was a couple of things that I think we did well that we like to capitalize better on. But I got to give them credit. They were a very good defense.
The game opened up in the second half, and also at least the passing game for San Jose State opened up. What were you guys able to see and take advantage of?
Yeah, I think we did a really good job of protection. We were able to exploit some openings that they had in their secondary. Our receivers did a great job running routes, backs doing a good job getting out and getting involved as well. So, we did a really good job stepping it up in the second half.
The screen pass in the beginning of the fourth that Malik got the touchdown on.
Yeah.
You've done it before, but what about the dynamics of that play at that time made it work?
Yeah, that was coming off at the end of the third quarter. I was able to talk to these guys in the huddle, and I could just see right in their eyes that this play was going to work. And you're right, it's a play that necessarily shouldn't work, but we got the right look to it. But our guys just came out and executed. So regardless of what the look was, just based on the belief in their eyes, I knew it was going to work.
Anything else for Michael?
And the interception, of course, was that just a missed route or a misread or both, or what led to that?
It was a really good defensive play. And it's something that I just got to be better on. But it was a really good defensive play.